Cancer. This is Tanya Lee of Harmonia, and welcome to your Tarot forecast for October 2024. This is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Reminder, it is a general reading. We never know what we're going to get in the generals. It can be focused on many different facets of your life, and just take what resonates, leave the rest. Do not force anything to fit. Reminder, you are in charge of your own destiny here. Don't let the cards define it for you at the end of this. All right, let's get started. Calling in our guides, our ancestors, and our Ascended Master Spirit. What is going on for Cancer? What do they need to know in this October energy? We're using a runes deck because it's all about runes reality, a workshop that I'm running in a couple of weeks. Oh, we have Tivas here. So, are you ready to strike? This is going to take some courage to set sail on this adventure. And it is an adventure you're about to go on. And it looks a little bumpy, does it not? There's something here where I feel it's going to take great courage to move forward, press forward, to keep going. And this is a card here of massive sacrifice for the greater good. There's something here where you're going to be facing some kind of opposition this month for yourself, Cancer, but you're ready. It feels a lot like the Seven of Wands energy a little bit, you know, where you're ready to take action. You're ready to go and set sail. Let's see where you are on the Fool's Journey, or which court card you are. This is using the double major arcana cards. If you like any of these decks, just go in the description box below. Let's see what's coming up for Cancer here and where you are in the Fool's Journey. Judgment. It's a final act. It's decision time. This is an up level, baby. It really is. I mean, we have the lotus flower here, and I just feel like it's a wake-up call and saying it's time to get up. It's time to go. You're going to have to face your fears on this one. This is where you give it your all. You are about to give it your all. This is a final decision that is up in the air for you this month. Let's see what the runic deck has to say. Now, reminder with this story, this is kind of how I used to do it when I started the channel way back ago, but I'm bringing this style back, is because it does the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and then the end of the month. Reversals that come in place, know that it has to do with past energy, and I call that the blockages. It's not that these past areas are blocking you entirely. It's just an energetic area that needs to be cleansed, and we call that the readjustments over at Harmonia Friends Club. We'll focus on that energy here for you in the extended. All right, let's see what's going on here for the first of the month here for Cancer. Oh my gosh. The Tower. The Tower. Well, if there's one thing that's going to get you going and to face the courage is when the shit hits the fan. And this is how you start the month. I mean, if there's any one card to start the month with, it's that. It's the safest one. You know why? It's like it's equivalent almost to the Ten of Swords, but way more intense. It is a rock bottom, but there's only one way at that point, and that is up, just like Tivas. There's something here about moving on up here for you. The King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy here. This could be an individual that you are dealing with, or it could be your energy if you have fire in your chart. But let me see. Let me pull another card here for you, Cancer, for the beginning. Oh, the Magician. Fairness. Fairness. You're asking for some fairness here with Manas. This is about independence and a declaration here. So as above, so below. You know, when things exit your life in a big way, it's because it is up-leveling to something better. It is a reminder here that you have the power to choose which vibration you want to focus on. Focus on. Now, with this reverse, this is, I feel your energy going in the beginning of the month, feeling the flames of this, just feeling the flames of this. Whether this is an individual here who's prideful, overly confident, demanding, or an uglier side, you're going to see it in the month of October. And it's going to make you feel really uncomfortable. Now, some of you, this is who you become for a short period of time. You may be the villain. This may be you as the villain because you have had enough. You are asking for some type of fairness and you are declaring it. You are declaring it. It's wake up time. It's you're going for a new dawn. Regardless, you really are. There's a power here involving this ending. It's like raising through those flames, raising through those flames. Let's see what's going on in the middle of the month energy. We have the Three of Shields, which is the Three of Pentacles. Oh my God, you got T-Boss again. The Seven of Shields. You got 10 shields. You have 10 shields for the month of October. Right here. Add the cards. Add the shields. Oh, are you ready for this? Son of a bitch. Cancer, are you ready for this? This is you declaring that you deserve better. This is you declaring that you're not going to accept this as an ending, but a true beginning. And you're going to shift something here where it's going to work in your favor. And whoever you are shifting with or towards this is something that's going to bring you much happiness. This could be you finally taking actions on doing an endeavor and just stop talking about it. You know, others of you, if this is fears of a relationship that you know you're solid, like it's solid, like it's there's nothing that you can really say is wrong with it, right? But you have been kind of back and forth of what does this mean? Is this going to be the next step? It's you finally understanding that whatever this timeout, that this is just fear. It's just fear. There's nothing wrong, that you're seeing the actions here. You're going to pay attention to the actions. It's interesting that my cat that came in here, who happens to be named Loki, the mischievous one. This is something here where your dark side may be coming in. She came in perfect timing, as always. And she doesn't come in here usually. So there's a reason for her coming into this reading. It's usually the other villains that I have in place. But to me, it feels like there's something here that is feeding in a negative way, and you're recognizing it. For those of you who are realizing it's just plain fear, that you are basically not letting affect a relationship that is starting to grow, that may take some time to grow. Okay. Now, others of you, like I said, if there is some kind of ending to an opportunity or something gets pulled or yanked from your life, you're realizing that this is the time here to go after your dreams, to go after whatever, you know, that makes you feel independent and abundant. That is maybe partnering up with an individual here in business, or it could be getting a new job. But in the long run, this is something that's always going to lead you towards success. It is. I feel a lot of happiness here. There's a lot of happiness coming in place for anybody who's following either one of those stories. Let's see how the end of your month is going to be. Although I think by the middle of the month, you're going to feel pretty good. There looks like a lot of collaboration, a lot of happiness. You're standing your ground. You creating safe boundaries as well. When things don't serve you, you're willing to see that. You use the past. You use the past here, collective, to realize why things played out a certain way, but you're wise about it. Look at this. Wow, Cancer. The 9 of Cups. It's just going to continue on. I feel new connections. Some of you are up-leveling a commitment where families are meeting, hanging out with each other, having fun. Others of you, it's like an endeavor that you took a shot on. Oh my God, Sulio's here. This is joy. It's celebration. It's new people in your life. It's people who's always been there for you. There are people that are on this boat with you. You need a whole crew, some of you, and you have support surrounding you in huge numbers. And you may not even realize this because you're like, well, I only have a handful of tables, but there's other things. There's other elements around there. You know, there's birds here in these cards. There's fairies I'm seeing. It's other entities. Yeah, now you have 2 9s, but this 9 is reversed. This has to do with the past. This has to do with the fear, the anxiety. It's a short-term angst. It's like I feel like there's an overpowering of fear that is hitting you at the beginning of this month. And at the same time, whatever the surge is, you're going to recognize it a lot quicker than you ever have had in the past. And that's how you're going to know if this is for you. Because you're realizing the things that keep you down to your knees has a lot to do with more of the earthly plane stuff. We have Fehu here, we have Urus, and I just feel this energy here of it being heavy, like assets, about assets and strengths and material possessions, all of that kind of stuff, even like relationships weighing heavily on you based upon other things that have happened or you've lost in your life. And this is you just seeing it, but not going in it in depths like you used to. There's so much less fear. There's so much less fear. And as you come towards it, we see the moon, which is interesting with Pisces energy. With it reversed, it is fear. It's like you see so much less fear, but you see fear in a much larger expanse. So put it this way. You see that it's not only you who is fearing things. It's like a lot of other individuals collectively, how it can hide some of the most mysterious things that can keep us stuck or not moving or fearing an ending. And this is all an illusion. And you're kind of looking at it this month and celebrating some wins, but also seeing these illusions and not being bothered by it. You just recognize it. So that's like a huge win for you because your life is going to be shifting in so many different ways, I see. But we're going to go over Cancer and look at on the other side. You don't have too many reversals, but we are going to look at the reversals because we want to see what that energy is of the King of Wands, that 9 of Swords, and even the Moon, and go further in there to see what advice Spirit has for you. And then we're going to focus more on love, if this is a love reading, and focus on money as well. So if that's something that interests you, would love to see you at Harmonia Friends. Reminder, there is a 30-day free trial over at Harmonia, and you get unlimited access. One more item we have here is your lucky numbers, and we're going to get right on to it. What are Cancer's lucky numbers, Spirit? Here we go. We have a 1 and we have 3, which brings us to a 4. So we have 1, 3, 13, or even 31 as your lucky numbers. But let's just talk about 4 in general. That is not only manifestation, but that is you creating a new foundation, a strong new foundation. And with a 1, it is the opportunity here. And 3, it's about growth, creativity, and coming together. This is a structure based upon union, whether that is with another individual, whether that is with a whole community, whether that is with the inner connection and union and self-alignment within. It's all in different areas for you this month. So congratulations. All right, guys, we'd love to see you on the other side, but this is where we part ways. Don't forget to hit like, comment below. And just a reminder too, we have Runes Reality coming up. It starts on October 12th. Would love to see you there. The Harmonia Friends Club members, the Tier 2 members get 50% off. It is a 12-week program. It's not just learning runes. You're applying the runes divination tool towards your self-development and your self goals. So there's content that's unlocked each week. We meet up. There's replays, a lot of information. Check out the Q&A. And of course, you can contact me through my website. You guys take care and have a good one.